To close everything in a bit.
We'll just leave
wait
it
until
the way it
everybody
is.
comes and just
Okay.
start, because you're videotaping, so everybody will start coming in. Okay, we have Nathan speaking on energy.
So yeah, he's finding out that this alley is too small for him.
You have 20 minutes to have a timer on.
Yeah, to have some people
So I encourage everybody just to move up a little bit closer so it's a little more intimate, if you don't mind. Thank you.
Is that your schedule?
So my name is Nathan Main. I'm an ADEPT energy transmissionist. I've been doing transmissional work for about 17 years. And I really enjoy the process. I'm just very adept at it, very, very good at it. And I enjoy helping people shift and changing gears, changing consciousness, changing out of old paradigms into new paradigms. Okay. We live in an age where everything is moving very, very fast. People are transforming and entering into revelations of consciousness. And the easiest and best way that we can do this is by letting go of the way in which our beliefs have a hold on us. We want to begin to more and more release our attachments to beliefs. Beliefs do not empower, they disempower. So the process of letting go of all the ways that we've made concrete what we've made up about life, about ourselves, about others, and what we've bought into that others have made up. That's the biggest delusion of all mankind, is that we buy into beliefs. Again, that we're constantly in this human condition, this human experience, is we come in with a propensity to make things up. We come in with a propensity to buy into things that other people make up. And none of it really has anything to do with the truth. It's just what people buy into. And so if they have all these parameters about how they perceive life, how they perceive themselves, how they perceive others, and how they perceive possibility. So what I do is I help people get in touch with the truth of truths that's underneath all the BS. And we have a lot of BS. We buy into constantly, we're buying into a lot of BS, okay, in life, in general. So most of us, most of the time, are living in 3D, three-dimensional consciousness. And the thing that sucks us into three-dimensional consciousness more than anything else is what? Making everything significant. That's what we all do when we're in 3D. We make everything significant, as opposed to seeing beyond. seeing through the maze, or seeing through the facade, or the layers upon layers upon layers of that which is not real. It's superficial. Okay, so we're just going to take a look here. I'd love everybody just, if you just fit in a little bit closer. I don't like to have this be a little more intimate, a little bit of a separation from all the noise and the chatter, if we may. Are you going to sit in?
I'm monitoring something.
You're
at the same
monitoring?
time, so-
Okay. All right, so let's start with, what we're going to do is we're going to call upon spirit, and the way in which that I work with spirit is infinite spirit consciousness. That's where the energy is. In a supreme being, no, there's no energy there. I've been proving this for many, many years. But there's all kinds of energy on infinite spirit consciousness, and we're part of it, and it's a part of us. There's no separation. Any idea of separation is an absolute illusion. It's not real. There's only wholeness. That's all there is. And we're part of it, and it's a part of us. So everything that we seek is already within. It's not up there, it's not out there. Everything is within us already. We're infinite and divine creator beings. We just so happen to be having a human experience. So this is knowledge that empowers. Okay? It doesn't hold us down and suppress in human consciousness. This is knowledge that allows us to rise above the norm, above all the facades, all the superficiality that most people are living in the third dimensional consciousness. All right, so we're going to begin to work with our divine presence. Our divine presence is the pinnacle of our being. If you can imagine the pinnacle of your being, the highest of high of your being, which I like to refer to as the pinnacle or the apex of our being. It's far above and beyond the ego and the personality. It's what a lot of people refer to as the higher self, which I say is a misnomer because it doesn't really carry any energy. However, divine presence does. So if you think in terms that we have infinite spirit, infinite consciousness, divine intelligence, that's the threefold aspect of this, a lot of people call God. I refer to as infinite spirit consciousness. And then we acknowledge our own divinity. We acknowledge that aspect of ourselves that is already infinite and divine, that has already stepped into our creatorship, that already accepts, acknowledges, and recognizes who and what we already are. Okay, we're already infinite divine creator beings. It's just a matter of awakening or reawakening as we do lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So we're infinite divine creator light beings having human experience. So we call upon infinite spirit, infinite consciousness, and divine intelligence, and our own divine presence. Then it becomes full circle. Full circle. And we don't need anything else. Sure, we get inspiration from angels and light beings and archangels and ascended masters, so on and so forth. But they're not above us. They just serve infinite spirit consciousness. They're serving a purpose for us. However, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of our human filters that are very, very common that we're not always aware of. And we're going to clear those. All right, so we're going to prep everybody's divine presence to work. Everyone's in our holiness to work, and everyone's high soul spirituality to work. Infinite spirit, infinite consciousness, divine intelligence. Infinite spirit, infinite consciousness, divine intelligence. Infinite spirit, infinite consciousness. Come on in, everybody. Come on, just close on in if you would. Just come on in. Let's allow this to be an intimate connection here. Thank you. So come on in if you're willing to. We're going to move into an energy and try our best to separate ourselves from everything that's going on around here. Okay? All right, infinite spirit, infinite consciousness, divine intelligence, infinite spirit, infinite consciousness, divine intelligence, infinite spirit, infinite consciousness, divine intelligence. We ask that you please prep our divine presences to work to the highest level of radiant love, and please prep our inner wholenesses to work to the highest level of radiant love, and please prep our high soul spiritualities to work to the highest level of radiant love. Prep them all to work, please, to the highest level of ready love. Now, don't thank you, now, thank you, now, thank you, Spirit. And please educate, elevate, update, modernize, and bring them all up to speed to the highest level of radiant love. With all knowledge, truth, wisdom, and understanding pertaining to spiritual response therapy and all of its applications, as well as all the knowledge, truth, wisdom, and understanding that has come down through my particular instrumentality. Bring everybody up to speed, please, to the highest level of radiant love. Now, don't thank you, now, don't thank you, now, thank you, Spirit. And infinite Spirit, infinite conscious divine choice, we ask that you please clear all that we've made up about ourselves, about others, about life. Please clear all the mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic blockages, inhibitors, prohibitors, disallowances, and resistances. Please clear all the fears, all the untruths, falsehoods, misnomers, all the misconceptions, misperceptions, misrepresentations, and misinterpretations. Please clear all the above throughout all levels, aspects, and dimensions of our consciousness, beingness, heart, mind, and soul. Bring everybody up to speed, please, with clarity of heart and clarity of mind. Now, thank you, Spirit. Now, thank you, now, thank you, now, thank you, Spirit. And how many discordant energies are there in this group right here? How many discordant energies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 discordant energies all total. Spirit, please transmute all 9 discordant energies as they apply. Now, done. Thank you, down, and thank you, now, thank you, Spirit. And how many discordant thought forms in this little group of people? How many discordant thought forms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 discordant thought forms. Please clear all 7 discordant thought forms. Transmute into that which is pure love light energy. Transmute into that which is pure love light energy. Pure love light energy. Pure love light energy. Now, done. Thank you, now, thank you, now, thank you, Spirit. And are there any entities amongst us that do not belong? Yes, there are entities here. Okay, and how many in this entire space, and everybody in this entire space, everyone that's walking around, everyone that's conversing, everyone that's working, everyone that's here, how many entities are there? It would be earthbound entities, discarnates, hidden souls, extra souls, multiple souls, or beings of a dark nature that might be satanic, demonic, dark, other, rare, unusual, or unknown. And how many are those that do not belong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 all total. Please extract them, clear them, heal them, transform them, educate them, uplift them, and escort all 9 entities to their most right and perfect place, ensuring that no way may they ever return. Extract them, clear them, heal them, transform them, educate them, uplift them, and escort all 9 to their most right and perfect place, ensuring that no way may they ever return. Now, thank you, now, thank you, now, thank you, sir. And we ask that you please protect everyone here from anything and everything that is adverse to their well-being, that does not belong to them, and does not resonate with their divine presence. So remember this prayer of protection. Ask for protection no matter when you step outside of the house, when you go out into the world. Ask that you be protected perfectly and divinely from anything and everything that's adverse to your well-being, that does not belong to you and does not resonate with your divine presence. Remember, that's the pinnacle of your being, your divine presence. Okay? In all actuality, you are all gods. Jesus told us, ye are gods. He wasn't fooling around. He said, ye are gods. That's what we are ultimately. We're infinite divine creator beings having a human experience. Okay, so when you step out into the world, you want to protect yourself from anything that does not resonate with your divine essence, your divine presence, if you will. Anything that is adverse to your well-being. So you're making that claim, you're proclaiming that you're divinely protected no matter what. Whoever you're around, whoever you're conversing with, whatever is going on around with you, however you're connected with others in any way, shape, or form, that you remain perfectly and divinely protected. Okay? Now, before you return home, before you walk back into your home, you ask to be cleansed and purified. Okay? Everyone must have a spiritual committee. If you don't have a spiritual committee, you're missing out. So everyone should have a spiritual committee that works with you at the higher levels of spirit consciousness, okay? So you ask that they cleanse and purify you of anything that is adverse to your well-being, that they cleanse and purify you of anything that does not resonate with your divine essence, your divine presence, if you will. So you ask for complete cleansing and purification, okay? This is really important in terms of your spiritual purity, that you remain unaffected and unharmed by dark forces. And there are a lot of dark forces out there. I think everyone's somewhat aware of the dark forces. All right, let's see, how much time do I have? Anybody know? I have 15? I have 15 minutes? Okay. All right. Let me grab my glasses. I cannot read without my glasses.
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes. A little less.
That's what I have left. All right, let's see what else is going on. All right, Spirit House of Divine Presence in our Holy High Soul Spiritual Being. What are my soul qualities that are blocked by fear, judgment, disallowance, inhibitors, prohibitors, limiting beliefs, mindsets, programs, conditioning, past life issues, misperceptions, misconceptions, and other? What are those filters? What's blocking me for showing up in all my glory and magnificence? My courage, my purpose, my direction, my innocence, my patience, my composure, my unity, my compassion, my selflessness, my obedience, my love, my understanding, my control and restraint, my passiveness, my faith, joy, clarity, and forgiveness. These are soul qualities. So what prevents us from showing up in all of our glory and magnificence are the fears and the judgments and the resistances, disallowances, inhibitors, prohibitors, disallowances, and resistances, limiting beliefs, mindsets, programs, conditioning, past life issues, misinterpretations, and misconceptions. Spirit House of Divine Presence pertaining to all the above, we ask you please clear that which must be cleared, transmute that which must be transmuted, educate that which must be educated, uplift that which must be uplifted, and transmute everything that must be transmuted into pure love energy. Transmute into pure love energy. Transmute into pure love energy. All levels, aspects, and dimensions of our consciousness being as heart, mind, and soul, please clear. So just be with that energy, with the clarity of heart and mind. Some of you might be aware of the energy, might be feeling the energy shift and move. Your energy fields are shifting, changing right now. So we're raising vibrational frequency resonance as we clear out all the human filters and all the 3D stuff. We're just clearing it all out right now. So everything's being cleared that must be cleared. Everything's being transmuted that must be transmuted into pure love energy, pure love energy, pure love energy. Now that I'm thinking, now that I'm thinking, now I'm thinking spirit. Now that I'm thinking, now I'm thinking, now I'm thinking spirit. Does anybody feel that? You are aware of the energy? Thank you. How much more time do I have? How many? 2 more minutes, okay. All right, does anybody have any persistent issues that they've not been able to overcome? Any persistent issues? Persistent issues.
I have one that's like a question for all. I do readings and I do, in my readings sometimes, or let's just say I'm on social media a lot, right? And I've been putting a lot of energy out. I have been unaware of paying attention to the energy that's coming at me or like draining myself. So my big thing would be like, how can I be more aware of what I'm putting out and what I'm picking up in my daily day? In a 24-hour zone, if I'm walking around, I can pick up a lot of energies. And when I walk into like Walmart and all these other places, I sometimes get so overwhelmed that I get like anxiety. And then I've been being told, you are the light, so just, breathe and I pray. That's the way I've been doing it. I'm calling in the angels, but I really wonder, and then not to differentiate like good energy and bad energy and good people and bad people, like not getting caught up in the right and wrong of that, but like paying attention to that there's energy everywhere. And what can I do to protect myself?
So you want to set the tone every morning for your entire day. Set the tone. You do that by tapping into your spiritual committees, and you ask that they keep you pure throughout the day, perfectly and divinely protected throughout the day. And you have an intention of having clarity of heart and mind, that you see through all the veils, you see through everything that's superficial. And if anything comes into your space that is adverse to your well-being, it has no power over you. So you have to set that intention first thing in the morning.
Sweet.
And you set the intention in terms of who you are being for you, who you are being for others, who you are being for humanity, and who you are choosing to be for humanity. So you got yourself, you got others, you've got community, and you have humanity. What is your intention? Who are you going to be for all the above?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's powerful, thank you.
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Everyone's welcome to come over to my table and visit with me.